Alright, I'm back. Okay, so where were we? I guess we're just gonna take it from the claws, I guess. Maybe I actually have the claws in here, but they're hidden or something. I'm gonna go look for the old save. It's gotta be somewhere. Because we did get quite a bit of progress. It's worth looking. Although it's a bit annoying that it wasn't saved. Hmm. Okay, yeah. No, I don't have it. We're just gonna have to redo some details. Really annoying. Who did I lose anyway? I think we lost the claws in the front. Man, that's really annoying. Really frustrating. Yeah, these claws are identical. I think the mirror button. Oh well. We shall recreate it bigger and better. Trying to see, because we also worked on the back claws as well. I guess these are fine. Yeah. Alright. We made these claws last time quite curved. I remember that. So let's just quickly get back to where we were, and then maybe I'll stream a little bit later just to catch up. Wonder if we can. Sort of an idea sort of popped into my mind. I'm thinking I can make these claws even more scary looking. I'm just gonna make a duplicate of the claws. Then get rid of that one. Whoops. Then what we can do is maybe even duplicate this bit and then turn them into These clouds look even crazier than they already were. If that's even possible. These things will be kind of like fingers. Yeah. This is a good. This is more detail than ever, but this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun. And then maybe we'll add like, I'll add another one. Let's duplicate that. Make this smaller. I mean, this thing's already a monster. Might as well make it even more monstrous. And besides, like, I kind of lost some work, so I'm feeling a bit bitter about that. Usually doesn't happen very often, but for some reason, either I didn't save last night, which I knew I did, but anyway, I don't know. Maybe I saved it to the wrong place. Maybe it's like lurking on my computer somewhere, but whatever. It's fine. It's not like a massive loss, so yeah. But yeah, let's make this even crazier than I planned to make this. I don't know. I'm sort of just experimenting with this right now. Bit busy. I think it's gonna move this to the bottom instead. It's a bit too top heavy. We'll balance it out by moving it to the bottom. Maybe we can do like a, no, this be like a claw, crab claw, I guess. Nah, let's not have a crab claw. I want like this look. Only about like 15 minutes of progress. Yeah, it wasn't that whole much. I was mostly working on the front legs last stream, I think, and also the torso. Of course, we need to make like the upper arms bigger too, so it can actually hold all this weight. So let's beef up the upper arms first, so that we can add cooler stuff to the ends of the arms. I want to give the shoulders some more muscle. I know they're already really beefy, but like you can use a little bit here. You need to beef up the shoulders and also the whatever this is, the sides, so that you can beef up the upper arms. By the way, how's everyone doing? Is everyone safe? Because I don't know, if you're from the US, like there's some crazy shit going down. Pretty crazy shit. Right now that the shoulders are okay. Let's keep beefing this up. I want these arms asymmetrical because one of them is going to be quite a bit larger than the other, as so often found in crustaceans. Hmm. Just gonna make this claw smaller. And then I think that might be good. We'll see. I'm just like, oops. I guess we mirror and weld, yeah. And these ones have to be smaller as well. Anything I can do to make this even more interesting, I wonder. Like 3 claws. 2 sets of 3. I make this even more crazy. The answer is, I don't know. I'm just gonna work on the upper arms for now. I use a build up Let's work on the right claw and then go on to the left. So let's merge all these claws together. So when I'm sculpting, they'll blend in. The areas that are cut. We should actually fill those in so it blends in nicer. Alright. We have some weird poly grouping going on. Do some auto group. Mask that. Smooth the edge here. Sometimes it doesn't smooth like all the way. I don't know why. Fine. Those ones are mostly embedded, but we'll touch up these areas as well. Alright. Now we can get to sculpting with clay buildup. Fortune what is this asset for? It's for practice. I want to be able to take a creature all the way from high poly to retopology, and then all texture first, and then retopology. But yeah, and then I'm gonna animate it and then toss it into Unreal Engine 4 and see how it how it moves around. Maybe I can set up some basic controls so you can play as this creature. Heck, I can make a mini game with this asset actually. I can just have this as like the player character or something, and then I can make some really basic fish, and then you can just like swim around eating fish or whatever. That'd be interesting. Yeah, it'd be cool to learn more about animation and texturing. Those are kind of parts of character art that I've seriously neglected. I mean, you're not really expected to learn animation as a character modeler, or character artist, but it is nice to learn as much as you can about animation. The more you know about animation, the better your character art, or creature art in this case. That would be interesting. Some game where you control each limb with your own control set. What if it's like a multiplayer game where each player get to control a arm? It'd be like UWOP multiplayer. It looks like some kind of crustacean demon. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it tastes really gamey. Try Dynamesh this soon. Maybe even now. I'll go touch up the other area here. The other claw, and then Dynamesh. Gotta make sure the geometry is right for this sort of block out work. What did we Dynamesh at last time? Like 512, I think. Let's go try 512. Right, that seems to have done it. Dynamesh it one more time because of that hole. The other claw, just see if it's see if it's all good. And it is. Oh, here. Fill that up a bit. Now comes a long and arduous task of detailing, more detailing, and more detailing. Speaking of coral growing on its back, apparently that's something some species of crabs do intentionally. Yeah, I heard of that. There's like crabs that grow coral and stuff on their back, and I think one of them even carries like sea anemones on its claws so it could stun its prey. Wonder if we can do that. Just like put a sea anemone on one of the claws. Those sea squirts. The longer tendrils. So I have to animate that too. With so many limbs. Use the move tool a bit. I haven't used it on this claw yet. Used it on the other one, but not this one. And try to give her like a shield kind of appearance for the upper arm. Whew. Okay, that cloud's maybe a bit too big now. It's just a bit too wide. Yeah, it's just a bit too big. It looks good though. Like the proportions and everything. But the scale is a bit weird. And then we'll do the same for the other claw. Yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll have to work on the other claw so matches the profile, the left claw. Alright. Like this one, this claw here actually. Let's not a group, so just easily mask. Do that, and then let's move this claw back a bit. I don't know if that's a good T-pose though. No, we should actually move them both forwards a bit. Frontwards. Let's go move them frontwards. Uh-huh. Turn off perspective mode. Take a look at what we have. And make sure they're both relatively on the same y-axis. Add some spikes here. Some really gnarly spikes there. We'll have to build up like a knob there. A nodule. In fact, let's just make this whole area. Let's build up this whole area so it's more reinforced, more sturdy. Same here too, actually. We gotta change the whole geometry of the claws. On some back face masking. It should be okay. Careful not to make holes on the other side when I'm sculpting. So how are these inner claws going to articulate? Because I sort of want to make them move like fingers. I'm going to use the inflict brush to bring out some of that geometry, so it's not like a thin, inaccessible area to sculpt in. Alright, let's go do the other claw here. Bring out all that geometry so we can actually work with it. Build up the area a bit too, might as well. Alright, let's save this. We'll save it so we don't keep losing our stuff. Let's go use the move tool on the left claw because it's a bit too thick. Just a bit too thick. Try not to spend too much time in build up. I do want to get to the Damien standard brush, then work with the details there. How does the silhouette look? We gotta make sure the silhouette looks nice before we go to Damien. I feel like this claw is, I don't know, the rotation of it isn't all that great. Let's maybe move this, just rotate it forward a bit. More. Okay, that looks better. Alright, let's go. Some detailing done. I sort of want to break off a few of these spikes because they're direct copies of the main middle claw. I want to throw in some variation here. Let's first change up the scale of some of these with the move brush. Now let's go use some Damien Standard. Turn off polypaint. And dynamize it one more time. Hey, welcome to the stream, Maho. No, you didn't miss it. I actually had a late start. About an hour late, actually. Started about maybe 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago. But yeah, what I did is just copy, these are the front claws. I just copy the main claw and then I space them out. So it looks like it has, oh wait, actually I wanna dynamesh it with the polypaint on. Let's do that. And then turn off polypaint. Because if I dynamesh it without the polypaint, it's just gonna lose it forever. Alright, Damien Standard. There we go. And go in here and do some detailing. You have to define what is carapace and what is flesh once again. Yeah, like the claws are such a characteristic trait, character defining trait of this creature. So I really wanted to give it something special. Something that people haven't really seen before on a crab. You know, when you go to your local fishery or your local wet market, you usually wouldn't see a crab with 3 claws on one of its arms. Not to mention like 3 claws on both arms. EKKA, you just joined the bare metal Discord, 5 channels for 5k people. Yeah, it's a small channel. I don't even know how to check like how many people are on the Discord server. There's like some way. Oh yeah. Put in a joint here. I didn't stream yesterday because I was up all night watching the news. So much shit is going down in the US. And I'll be there quite soon. Not for like the protests or the rioting or anything, but it's just because I'm a US citizen and like the US is the only place I can go. Because I've been traveling for the past 6 years and every other country has its borders closed. And my visa is running out. So I can't go to a different country. I have to go back to the US for legal reasons. Bit overcomplicated. Well, we'll see. It is a bit busy at the moment. I'm gonna tone down some of the spikes because it is starting to get a bit crazy with how many spikes are here. If I reduce the number of spikes, it should make it look much less crazy. I figure out how this is going to articulate. This fleshy part there, and then fleshy part here. I'm just building up this part. They build up brush is so useful. I use it all the time. Frost Demon, haven't watched you in some time. Is this still the crab? Yes, it is. This uh, this crab project is taking forever. Stuff like whenever I see something, whenever I start the stream, I always see stuff I want to add to the crab, and just it's a never-ending project. It's uh, maybe I should do some work on it like off stream, so that way I'm not streaming the same project every single time. I don't know. I don't know. Way I can like stream, like I've gotten some requests to like stream weapon sculpting, like making some weapons in ZBrush. Sounds like a nice smallish project I can do for you guys. Oh, alright. I'll just keep doing this then. I mean, I am still having fun with this project. I just wish that I can actually, like, finish this faster. But put that in. And yeah, I guess let's go back to clay buildup. But yeah, 3D modeling is a hobby that takes a lot of time, and also a job that takes a lot of time. Sometimes I wish like someone just come up with software that will directly input your thoughts into 3D. Sounds like it won't be here for another 200 to 300 years at least. Maybe longer. Yeah, I don't know if few people who are here who didn't join in the beginning of the stream, but I don't think I saved last stream's work, which is a bummer. But also not a bummer because I thought, hey, if I lost all that work, I'm gonna make the claws extra special. So here I am, overcomplicating the claws. At least I lost like partial, might have been like a partial loss because I do notice some details there that we did last stream on this model. Like some of the details on the hind legs there, and the claws like that are very good for grabbing. Maybe the creature should have a secondary weapon to kill stun prey. Yeah, well, you do see like there's a ton of claws, like inner claws that I haven't even gotten to yet. I have detailed them, like, but I actually haven't like actually gone in and really messed with them all that much, which I should, because they're basically just photocopies of each other. I should really just go in there and make more details, add more details. Yeah, let's go colorize. Oops, let's colorize the claws. Look at that. I think that looks better. Yeah, right there, right there. Yeah, this looks better, I think. Looks pretty cool. Turn off polypaint again. And we'll just do the same thing to this side. How does this go? I don't want to make it, I don't want to put on symmetry mode because one claw is bigger than the other, but I do want the joints to be roughly in the same location. There's like a big crease here in there. Where that goes. This is sort of like a triangle. And this is go here, I guess. Yeah, I guess it goes there. I'm just doing this by eye. Then we'll just go flip it over. And like that here. And that goes. All right. And sort of crease here too. Or is that just like some detail? I don't know. It's fine. I do want like all those asymmetrical details in there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Oh yeah. Welcome back, Merchinsky. Yeah, on a previous thoughts of the brain-machine interface, I would love to use it for some thought-to-work goodness. Use it for drawing though, not for modeling. Yeah, I wonder, it's gotta be possible, right? But then it sounds quite improbable. You'd have to get like a neurosurgeon and I don't know, very just have to get like really smart people and mash their skill sets together, and then maybe something will come out of it. I don't know. Get like a clip curve thing in here. Okay. And we also, what we did was use clay buildup for areas around the Damien standard. Let's go fill this part in a bit. And part two. It's like the claw on the other side. And the side of the same claw. We'll do the same. Gotta watch out. Okay, good. Sometimes if you don't have back face masking and you're working on thin portions of the mesh, like the claws here, you'll make holes on the opposite side of what you're sculpting on because the brush will pick up the geometry on the other side of the claw and, well, do what brushes do. I'll just make a hole there. Let's move this in a bit. Move that back. What should we do here? I want to do something here, something interesting in animate. It's going to, this is the fleshy part, isn't it? Let's go just score this part for now, just so we know that that's the fleshy part where it articulates. Whoa, fireworks. And this wraps around. here. There should be like a joint, I think. Usually it is a joint. Comes in here, I think. Somewhere. There's a method to this madness. That looks like it could work. I think we have to get rid of this spike here because it's going to get in the way of animation. Melt that into the tissue there. We'll fill this part in a bit. That looks pretty good. That looks like it'll animate properly now. Pull this part out a bit. Just a bit. And then we'll go on to the other side. Alright. Yeah, check on the other claw, see how that one's doing. Oh. We have to do the same thing here. Drink in this pointy bit. And we'll figure out where it's going to animate. That's the most important part of the modeling process section anyway. Oops, didn't want that there, yeah. It's nice that way. And let's not have so many weird little lumps in here. It's a bit, yeah, getting a bit busy. Make sure that kind of all works together. Do Damien standard and score this because that's what we did on the other side. So we kind of know where things stand. And around like that. So oops, kind of a hole there. Did something. Okay, there's like a, yeah, we gotta fill out this part a bit more. Now how Lion Mask has a project like that in planning. Don't you know, Zeph? Lion Mask? Or, oh, you mean Elon Musk? Or, oh no. He founded a subcorp named Neuralink or something. Like it's very likely closer than you think. That sounds very interesting. I'd like to see how it turns out. Although it might put me out of a job. Everyone can just imagine up cool stuff. Well, such is the nature of progress. See, it's the inflate brush on this because it's getting a bit wonky. Dynamesh it. Get a sip of coffee. Alright. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn on colorize. Now I can Dynamesh. I'm safer now. Skill wires are the things of a far future. I use smooth brush. Some spikes on that side. Hey guys, I might do like an early. I might go to sleep a bit earlier. Feeling kind of pooped. I think that's like my. Gotta be nearing 10 yawns so far on stream. Tell you what, we'll do like an extra long stream tomorrow for sure. Same time. Yeah. And yeah, I need to go to sleep. I'm like hardly open my eyes. But it was great having you guys here. See you guys next time. We'll finish up the claws then, and then we'll see if we have extra time after that. We'll get on to the rest of the body. And then we can finally add on like those barnacles that we made I think like two or three streams ago. Let's go try on perspective mode. There we go. I was just like wondering why is it Why is it looking weird? And we'll probably remove a few of these spines here so it doesn't look so busy, because right now it looks super busy compared to the rest of the details, and yeah. Although I bet those are pretty good for like catching fish. You'll see in like predators that exclusively have a fish diet, they have very curved teeth, oftentimes. Like, one of the reasons why like eagles and other birds of prey have curved talons. Very good for catching fish or small mammals and stuff like that. Yeah. Alright. Catch you guys later. Thanks for coming. Have a good one, guys.